longer barreled Ruger SP101. Nice sights. Decent trigger too. Still awesome, the SP101. Love it. Really, the question I'm asking myself right now as I kick off this GRV is, why are you reviewing that? I'm talking to myself. I'm in the gun store thinking about what I'm going to review next, securing the guns for review via 4473, and I get drawn to the Ruger SP101 4-inch barrel version, technically 4.2, model number 5771, and I've always just kind of wanted to review it. There's the answer, but it's kind of dumb. I should use the time and the ammo money for something, I don't know, more viewers will like. But I love this gun, SP101, and I wanted to revisit it again. I did the review on this one. This is coming out of the TMP shop, well, about a year and a half ago now. The shorter barreled version, SP101. Probably in 2009. By the way, that's the same gun now coated. Cast member. New wood grips on it, bronze Cerakote done by Tactical Doodle, who by the way is a phenomenal gun and knife coater. Maybe the best I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding you. He is a perfectionist. Just ask the guys who have bought his knives if they like it or not. Yeah, they will. He doesn't make very many. But I love the SP101 back then. And so much so we never sold it. That's, again, the best endorsement I can give a system is, hey, if I just keep it. There's something that I personally love about the system. And also, I reviewed this around the same time frame. This will be kind of a Ruger modern pistol show here. GP100, strangely enough, with the same coloration. Bronze Cerakote, I think Cocobolo grips he put on there. We have a whole video talking about the mods on these. It's called Revolver Porn. So type in Revolver Porn in my channel page. You'll see that video come up and you can watch Tactical Doodle and myself talking about these very cool Ruger guns. So, but I mean, these two guns, the short barreled version and the 4.2 inch barrel version, they're pretty much similar, right? Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to say they're not. All this is the same. We just have a longer barrel, different sights on it. But I think I'm going to review it anyhow. All my shooting is complete on this, by the way. It went out on multiple outings. You'll see the footage, probably have already. Shooting this version again, 5771. If you go to Ruger's website, their page, which by the way, you want to see how to do a website, go to Ruger. Simple, clean, great pictures, specifications easily laid out. Well done, Ruger. They've been doing that for a long time. As long as I can remember, they've always had a really good website. And this gun, by the way, comes in different calibers. The SP101, of course, you're looking at my favorite, probably the 357. Comes in 38 special, 327 Federal mag, and a very cool 22 long rifle version. Dude, that would have stiff competition against the Smith and Wesson 617, says me. I love that gun by Smith and Wesson. That's an expensive gun, but for a 22 long rifle revolver, high firepower, super accurate, super reliable. I think the SP101, and by the way, that I'm pretty much reviewing that gun here, would be excellent. Fun. And that'll take us to philosophy of use. And that's probably one of the top things I love about the SP101. Because it's heavy, 29 ounces in this version, about the same in the 22 long rifle chambered SP101 with a 4-inch barrel. It's a pleasure to shoot. You get an aluminum framed, J-frame, scandium frame, and you fire some 357. Those are golden sabers right there.
Awesome.
Daddy ain't going to like it. Mama's going to like it less.
8 yards.
Speaking from experience and watching shooters at the range, I mean, I've seen a man and a woman get in a fight at the range after he had her shoot his scandium frame Smith with full power loads. I don't remember if it was a 357 or a 44, but damn, she was not happy. Don't do that, fellers. Don't do it. Use a 22 long rifle, or use this one and just use 38 special loads. That's fun. I mean, she's going to have a great time at the range doing that. You know, don't give her something that's just going to make it unpleasant. Philosophy of use, recreational, training gun for sure. Since it's stainless steel, basically built like a tank, like all of these Ruger revolvers are, it ain't going to wear out on you, even with full power loads. You may not be able to say that with some lightweight framed competition gun, not competition, but competitors' guns. So I kind of think of the stainless steel 5-shot 38 Special 357 as a training gun that I can go out and run it in my drills a lot. And yet the mechanics are still the same. The reloading's the same. The firepower, a very limited 5 rounds, is the same. But it ain't going to wear out on me. Home defense, yeah, kind of. I like mounting a light. I don't think it's ideal. And I don't think 5 rounds is ideal. Hey, 5 rounds should be enough. It ain't for the guys that take out on Soldier Boy. Or any number of other people I've taken out to the desert to shoot. They miss a lot. Oftentimes, I do not post that video because it doesn't represent the gun well, and it's kind of embarrassing for them. There you go, a little insight. So, it's easy to talk, hey, 5 rounds is enough, but if you can't hit what you're shooting at for 5 rounds, maybe you might need some more. Just saying. Can it get job done, you know, if you hit your target? Absolutely. Female officer, many years ago, the J-frame 5-shot, New York City at a hair salon. Killed a bad guy coming in to rob him and wounded the other one. Third got away. Pretty awesome job, I would say. Philosophy of use is done. I'm screaming through this review. Oh, one other thing I'm going to say before I go to the next segment. Do you guys carry this concealed? Speaking of application, POU. Now, I mean, really, do you? Because I have a lot of data at this point in TMP to prove that you guys carry mouse guns, or in some cases 9mm. I do see a lot of 9mm on the B channel, which, by the way, you should totally subscribe to. I just posted a gear check video, and those two TMPers passed with flying colors. I think one had a shield. I forget what the other one had. It was a 9mm of some sort, but they passed. But I don't ever see anybody flying a 357. I never see anybody with a 45 ACP, not never. So guys can say anything they want online. Oh, I do this, I do that, and then when I meet them personally, it's excuse city, dude. I'll tell you someone who does, and this is no joke, no lie, is Tactical Doodle does. And he carries this exact one frequently with full power 357 mag loads and 2 reloaders. I am not making that up. Yesterday's a perfect example. We go out to eat. I said, hey, what you packing? He goes, SP101, golden sabers. This exact round right here. I was like, that's sick. He just loves it. Go to his channel. He'll talk about it. He has a little different spin on carrying than I do. He understands it's, you know, it's mostly a second cool thing with him, and he just loves it. He's just like, I just love it. I like carrying it. And this is a heavy gun, too. It's heavy. You know, empty 28 ounces or so, dude. The SP101. I'm laughing because I just love that he sticks to it. I know guys are going to be in the comments and go, dude, I totally do it. Okay, I believe you. There. Settled. I believe you. SAWC design and ergos. For carrying, which one would you prefer? Nothing. Assuming you're going to carry it. I'll raise my hand now and say I've seldom carried this gun. I have a little bit, but not to where it was consistently part of my carry system. I'm just being honest. It hasn't. Just a little bit too heavy for me with 5 rounds. I mean, I'll take the weight if I'm getting, like, I just reviewed another gun, 10 rounds of 45 ACP. I'll do it all day long. But not 5 rounds. You know, that's just me, though. But between these two, which one would I carry? This one all day long. But for a fun range toy, just, you know, practicing, I really love the longer sight radius, the increased velocity. It's more pleasant to shoot. The 4-inch barrel version I like. And I like its looks. I really do. I like its looks. I mean, it just reminds me of the older Ruger revolvers that I used to lust over when I was a kid. Security 6, Speed 6. Great guns, dudes. I just loved it. Starting front, going aft. Fully lugged barrel on the SP101 of this caliber. The 22 long rifle, of course, is not. It's a partial lug. You talk about a well-made barrel, and basically the overall gun. No side plates, solid stainless steel, triple locking front, rear, and bottom on the cylinder. Smooth corners for the most part. Smooth hammer, nothing sharp here. We've had some Smith and Wessons I brought to the table, like the TRR8. Dude, it was digging into my thumb bad. All this is kind of melted, so it's not. Cylinder release button is comfortable. Works great. It's relatively no sharp edges at all, so if you're going to carry it, it'll work. Totally will work. And strong. Did I mention that? Because it's strong. Same old Santoprene wood insert grips we had before. I think they were on this version as well. Well, we took them off, or Doodle took them off, and he put the wood ones on, which I like. They're cool looking. They set the color off nice, kind of a second cool thing, and they're very comfortable to shoot as well. No exposed metal backstrap on the SP101. That's kind of an advantage over some Smith and Wesson designs, I think. Take a look at the cylinder. No wiggle, well, a little bit, but nothing I would expect to be, I don't know, out of tolerance. Cylinder gap, tight, very solidly locking. Trigger is pretty excellent. I'm not going to pull it now, but I pulled 5 pounds 10 ounces tonight, single action. Double action is going to be a lot more. My trigger scale probably could not even go that high. Both of these guns have worked triggers. That's a Yoda job right here. That's going to pull just about 4 pounds single action. Very smooth double action. This GP100 6 shot, of course. Oh, that's a nice trigger. Oh man, the Rugers respond so nice to trigger work. So I'll put a spring kit in them, and then I might have Yoda, or I might do it a trigger job as well. And this SP101 years ago we bought used. It had a really nice trigger to begin with. I don't know if the guy just shot a lot, or I can't really remember if I got a trigger job on this. I just don't remember. But both of them pull nice. Decent trigger, but if we talk about accessories, I think the first thing I would do with any SP101, if I know I'm going to keep it, that's a big if. I'm talking to you, not me, because don't spend money in a gun that you may turn. It's just kind of dumb money. I'd do a trigger job on it. 5 rounds, we talked about that. It is limited. You're seeing them right over there. Accessories, jumping ahead. Get a number 36 HKS speed loader. Yes, I have the Safari Lands as well. The comps, or whatever they're called. I've used those. I like the HKS better. Well, I just do. I keep using them. Track record. On this SP101, I tested it in some very cold conditions, snowy conditions. You'll see some drills being ran as the video progresses. It did very well. I think there were just a couple bobbles. I forget what it was, but maybe some cases were sticking or the cylinder didn't close. It was shooting some MagTech ammo, which is actually pretty good. I've had really good experience with it, but I honestly don't remember. You'll see in the video. My overall take is it was excellent. There you go. It wasn't anything where I go, oh my gosh, curse of the desert. No, that didn't happen. It was something that was either explainable or so minor I'm not super worried about it. I'll say track record from this one, having shot this ever since I started, essentially TMP, has been perfect. This one right here. Same with the GP100. As a cast member that has shot, I mean, all the Ruger revolvers, I mean, they're just excellent. Track record is, click anywhere. You'll see that on the interweb. Accuracy. Also excellent. The GP100 was awesome. Both the SP101s, superb accuracy. I did notice in this one it had a tendency to spit out a flyer, however. I'm going to give you, I guess, inset footage again as we look at this. So we got double action, and this is 10 yards standing in the desert, dudes. Try it sometime. Talk to me. It's tough. So that's double action with a flyer tendency on several groups. So when you see a pattern repeating, you know it's not the shooter, it's the gun or the ammunition, perhaps the interface between the two. 1 2 3 4 5 flyer. 1 2 3 4 5 flyer. I did rapid fire, and even still we see somewhat of a flyer there. Double action here, that tightened it all up. Some, you know, was it me that day? I kind of think, like I said, it was either the ammunition or the gun. But if you want to make me the fall guy, I'm more than happy to be the fall guy. Accessories, just cranking along in this really fast-moving GRV. What would I get for an SP101? Oh, I forgot to mention the sights, which are excellent. Granted, fiber optic front, really nice blade, adjustable for windage and elevation. I wouldn't change those sights out, I just run them. So getting to accessories, leave the sights on them that came, and are there some different heights available? Probably. Ruger has been known to make different heights available, if I'm not mistaken, on some of their revolvers. I would do a trigger job. That's just me. I would definitely get the HKS speed loaders, or if you want something different, yes, practice with them. That's a really fun exercise, by the way. Grips, the only real issue I have with the SP101 grips, I just think they're ugly. There's an attempt to make them, more presentable with a wood insert, and kind of a really, I don't know, a cross blend between first and second cool, wouldn't you say? So we got a Santoprene back, rubber back, which is comfortable, non-slipping in your hand. I just think they're ugly. So you can see what we did. Freaking go to eBay and get some of these. I think that's where Doodle got these, just went clicking around. If I have the links, he may have gone to Amazon. I honestly totally forget. All kinds of holsters for the Ruger SP101 series. Bianchi, Triple K, Galco, Safariland, take your pick. Shoulder, vertical, horizontal, inside the waistband. Take your pick. I think this is definitely a side holster gun, says me. I mean, it's 30 ounces, more loaded. I'd love to gear check and you're carrying this exact gun. I think it'd be hilarious. There is a dude that used to work in a gun store that used to carry a revolver. He did it regularly, and it was actually a single action, if I'm remembering right, like a Colt Peacemaker or something. It was pretty hilarious. He's an old-fashioned dude. Love that guy. It was total style. Value, it's worth it. How's that? Options. The Smith and Wesson option is amazing. I love Smith and Wesson revolvers. I own a couple, and they ain't going anywhere. They're Hall of Famers just like these are. I absolutely love them. Taurus, on the other hand, I've had a mixed bag with in the revolver line. They've been, and I don't know if I've tested them anytime recently. I'm going way back, but I don't know. The fit and finish just doesn't turn me on. The timing, the triggers, not so much. I used to have a Taurus in 22 and some parts flew off of it. I just kind of got soured on it. But there you go. And I think Colt is starting to come out with some other revolvers. We'll see how those do. Prediction, they'll sell like crazy, says me. Hey Colt, you need to bring the Python out ASAP from TMP. Please bring that Python out. It can't happen quick enough. Well, I would like to see it first in a 6-inch barreled version and then a 4-inch barrel version. Make the quality as high as it was back in the day. Don't cut corners. If you need to charge for it, Colt, then charge for it, says me. You won't be able to make enough of them. There's pent-up demand for the Colt Python. It's a beautiful, awesome revolver design, as is this. Review complete. See ya.